is cute. I thought about making like a intermediate tricks YouTube video for the Bazaar. There are kind of a lot of those. Brace being the one everyone talks about, but... Feather reducing from max CD or current. Reduces from current. You get diminishing returns on feathers. Cove is cool. I had a list of things that might go in the video. Knee brace is the obvious one. There's like how the XP curve works. How upgrading items with flat cooldown reduction works. So like cooldown reduction with virus. Later. Things like not being able to find bronze items in shops after day 10. So like if you're holding on a bronze, you can't upgrade it in shops anymore. But just like I'd worry that a video like that would date itself immediately as soon as there's a patch. Because I don't know how many of these things are staying in the game. That is on Bazaar.
Waste of gunpowder.
There's a tab for it. I think they'll fix the bronze thing. Yeah, I don't... That's probably the one that's most likely to get removed in, like, the next patch. Just immediately.
Everyone here is huge! It's terrifying!
I mean,
Okay,
worst
now tell me
case...
Something huge! On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah...
I can sell these to the Cove. And we are leveling here, so... Bronze thing is upgrade bronze. So currently, if you go into day 10 with a bronze item, you can't upgrade it in stores. It's kind of awkward, because the way stores work is it rolls for rarity first, and if it, like, it can't show you a silver item of an item that you have on your bench. So by holding the bronze, you're griefing the ability to get the higher rarity ones. Yeah, yeah. Not a great interaction. Not very intuitive. Didn't sound like they'd fix me from Reina's talk with Shirko. Oh. In the Q&A, it sounded like they wanted to fix it, but... I did not listen too closely to the Shirko talk. This might win fight 1. Let's try to win fight 1. Try worse than a little bit more pressure. Don't need this. I'll keep the cinders around.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
This amazing song so quiet. I don't know what is up with my audio. Control the volume on my stream. It's so bad ever since I moved away from local music and having it on Fubar. It's so much worse. Easy win. Not even close.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in
Glad I
straight
took the
lines.
medkits. Yeah, I've also heard that. Looking at my audio levels, I feel like my mic volume is responsible most of the time. I guess right now. Oh, I bumped the mic. Usually. Sometimes it gets a little quieter than I'd like, but some people just mix their streams so loud. And if he uses on speaker headphones, yeah, that's fair. I don't know, I usually want it so that I am in the middle of the yellow when I am speaking normally, and that's usually where I end up. Kind of depends how much I have bumped the mic recently, but... What are we doing here?
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Acquiring the lines of the docks. We are so set up for a lighthouse right now. I've never been so prepared for a lighthouse. Yeah, the music specifically is... I don't have replay gain on YouTube music, so all the volume is all over the place. As far as I can tell, there's no reliable setting for getting volume normalization on YouTube music. They have their built-in thing that doesn't work perfectly. Trade made it seem like the fix for items being unavailable to upgrade is that eventually there will be so many items that finding the upgrade will become obsolete or unlikely anyway. I know that that's one thing that they've said, but... I feel like he also acknowledged that it was very scuffed that it is impossible to upgrade a bronze in shops.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
I think it was during the first Q&A where he said he probably didn't want it to work that way going forward, but... I don't know. It's not always just about going into shops blindly looking for upgrades. Sometimes it's just that upgrade is one of the things you could get that improves your board. And I think that's healthy, right? Like, that's what you want. More options. A lot of this game is being open to be able to do different things. So that you're not just running it down trying to find one or two items.
That means it's treasure. Little secret. You're the only air breather I like.
Code value.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
It is also code value. Jam the dock lines. I don't plan on playing that. Don't want to sell the clam. Just take silver loot. Fatigue, Vanessa, go!
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine the change that they would make would just be to make it so that you can, like, roll a gold version of an item while on bronze and have it upgrade that way. Like, just have it upgrade straight from bronze to gold. I guess that's weird with silvers, because then you're paying double for your upgrade, but... No! Needed to sell one more thing.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
Should have just sold the extract. Should witness in fatigue.
I know, like, several dark arts.
Change the work how skills work. I don't know about that. I'm okay with it not being especially easy to get upgrades. Like, if anything, it's probably not great that skills show you so many upgrades. But at least with skills, it's kind of nerfing the skill shops rather than buffing them. Like, I think it is cool that it is hard to find the maximally upgraded versions of items.
I flunked again.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish?
Because that's often the most obvious way you can upgrade your board, or improve your board, by just getting upgrades rather than trying to pivot. Skill system will get a rework soon. Yeah. They're still not sure what they want to do with skills or the level system. Looking forward to seeing how that changes things.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Usually on utility, upgrades are huge. On damage items, upgrades are less good, unless they're scaling.
Hello, little sentient. Whatever that is for, I hope it pleases you.
This is not a good submarine, but that's what we're doing.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
Get why
on the
most weapon
level.
upgrades don't reduce
My
CD,
fight
because it
isn't
makes hitting the
with you.
upgrades so important. Especially with the way cooldown reduction items work with cooldown reduction from level ups. It just cooldown tends to be the most important stat on an item, and it should be pretty hard to cheat cooldowns. That should be something that you're spending most of the game working to
You've got talent. You should put it toward
improve.
noble use. No.
Sure, like if you make it a really small reduction, but I don't know. Then you're starting to deal with numbers getting kind of messy just on their own. It's the same reason why items don't have like a base 5.3 cooldown or whatever. Everything is on even seconds. Pre-patch bronze and silver pulse rifle were 2 different items. Yeah. It's also like, if you kept the bronze rifle around on your board with the plan on upgrading it later, and you threw a couple of insect wings on it, it got absurd when you upgraded it. It just, like, has a built-in knee brace. Because when it upgrades, it loses 1 second flat, regardless of any cooldowns applied to it. Virus is like that, but more absurd. Yeah, but, like, that's also the thing that makes Virus cool, to be fair. Like, when it's an item doing it, it's one thing. When it's the entire game doing it, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm so fast, I'm living in your future. No, I won't tell you what happens.
Ah, now this will inspire the crew.
I am so ready for this lighthouse. I may have underestimated this board by a lot. Yep, we're good. We're good. Not even close. Not even close.
Pathetic. As
Yeah, I mean, Dooley is probably the worst hero to use Virus on, weirdly. Both Pig and Vanessa have some real silly boards when they can get a low cooldown Virus. You get it somewhat early from Technovirus. Find some Insect Wings, use your level 11 upgrade on it. Have like a 2-second activation Virus. Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but I gotta imagine that it's even better than what Vanessa's doing. Like, you could use Virus to trigger your properties. It's just Dooley is so reliant on his small items, and Virus blowing them up is rough. I guess we gotta upgrade the dock lines.
ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
I know Dooley with Virus. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing you can do. The thing about Virus is when you cheat the cooldown on it enough, it kind of is your win condition. You don't need a dino alongside it. You just play a bunch of utility items. Yeah, it does play. It does play well with Chrono Barrier. That's fair.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
No.
Fate does not defeat me.
Let's build up the gold again. That's cute. It is very far from what we're currently doing. Just take the loot items. What do we got? More poison. I have 1,400 life going into the Gorgon fight? Oh my god. I didn't know I'd bought that much health. Huh.
Look into my eyes.
Should be able to just win this in fatigue. Yeah, all my best virus games are on Vanessa. I had one where I had like a 2-second virus, and one where I had like a 1.5-second virus. Just pile of defensive utility. Stack poison on them, blow up all their small items.
Kind of an waste of gunpowder.
Yeah, the cooldown goes down fast on a 12-second cooldown item. It's only like 4 insect wings. No, it doesn't work on virus. Not a weapon. Lighthouse.
Make deals, not war.
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew.
Bronze?
Use that for the good of all.
It's kind of scuffed. If I had a poison board, I'm gonna feel very silly for cutting the coral, but who's playing poison?
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Cole has my lighthouse. I hope.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves. Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
That's for now. Lighthouse?
This bazaar is a manic hive. I seek to calm it.
What are these?
Such reckless haste. Your days.
Clock is too slow to beat Infernal. Get a crane, though. It's only a little unhinged, right?
that plank? Walk it.
Well, I guess I found a way
This
to kill
world
things.
is full of noise. You must find the quiet within.
I still don't believe in the lighthouse.
I care little for gold.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the crane is temporary. Hmm.
Strike hard.
Crit
strike
scaling.
twice.
No.
Strike an inch to the left. Nothing. An inch to the right. Everything. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Augmented weaponry. Langshan? Oh my god. Who would win?
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder. I paint my ship red, but I don't bleed. The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Okay, if we get to level 11 before we find the lighthouse, then this is probably not a temporary crane anymore.
Well, howdy, hero. Hat's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Crucial Claw, not very good.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
This fight's a little scary with the bonk. I think with the shield we're fine. What's Crane do? Whenever an adjacent large item activates, it gains 30% damage. Whenever an adjacent medium activates, it gains 20% damage. Yeah, and it scales the way you want it to. It gets very big very fast.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Yeah, yeah. Might be a spot where we just raid the vault. I don't know that I beat Mr. Moo. I probably beat Mr. Moo. Silencer good here. Yeah, it's taking 2 seconds off the cooldown of Crane. Yeah. You don't want to upgrade the coins. I guess you can upgrade the bronze coins, but you don't want to upgrade the silver coins. Because they only get +1 value, but even then with the Cove, I don't want to be upgrading the coins.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Do as I say. No, that's just your inventory showing up bugged. Probably buy the machine instead of Cove, if I get it.
Over already? We barely got our flags up.
Can't really use that one. Oh, I guess I could speed up the... Yeah, that works. Okay, sure. Haste the Cove. Crane, the best scaling item against the training dummy. Crane... Infernal Blade is pretty good. Sniper Rifle Spices is maybe better. As far as single items go, probably. Pretty sure this scales faster than Infernal Greatsword. Yeah, that was definitely not triple feather.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Opponent is getting very dock-lined. Also, this is our second temporary shelter Vanessa opponent.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
Let's get rid of these and go gumballing. Yeah, who are we kidding? This is a very permanent crane.
Not many come.
Freeze insurance, pretty important here.
Even fewer leave. You got me, stem and all.
Waste of gunpowder.
Speeds that up a bit. If we get a captain's wheel, I guess that's good. I think. We played Diamond Black Rose in a non-companion core lizard build. Probably not. It depends what it's doing. Like, the reason that you're playing Black Rose would be if it's giving you more haste triggers or improving your damage. You're not playing it just for the healing. Try to upgrade the Cove. What's here? Extra Globe could be a thing. It doesn't speed up the crane. Captain's Wheel is interesting because I can put it where the dock lines is. And just, like, take these out. This board can't play Rivet Gun. Would speed up the scaling. Yes, but I'd be losing crane speed because I have to cut silencer for it. And it's not hasting the crane itself. It's also not speeding it up by that much because it'd also be cutting the cog. Yeah, I'm just thinking what I could get at the Hero Merchants. It's probably just pull and try to get Cove. Like, none of the normal high rolls make a ton of sense here. Energy Potion would be okay, but I don't have extra ammo for it. Hayden. Hayden would be a nice side-ish grade to the cog.
Little sentient slop shops.
No upgrade, and we get the lighthouse. I hate it here. Okay, well, is it ever Water Wheel? I don't think so. It has to be Water Wheel over Cove. It's not going to be that fast because I want it next to the crane, and the crane itself is slow. Wait, what if it's lighthouse to scale the crane?
I would give it for free, but Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
Wait, maybe this was a lighthouse board all along. Just not in the way that we thought. Okay, wait. Get more slows out of this.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
It's not that crazy. I don't think it's that crazy. If we lose this, then it was too crazy. Not even close. It was hasted. It charges every time you slow.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Now we just have a ton of gold sitting on our bench. I am a little scared of you. How scared should I be? Hold up, what is on this board? I know it's like a 7-second sniper rifle. I'm doing it for like a 5% chance to get a skill too. Like it's so not worth. Faster, no. Oh, yeah, it's like 4 seconds. Well, no, like 6 seconds. It doesn't have starting haste. It gets haste after 4. The first shot shouldn't kill me, though. I need to live 2, though, I think.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish. Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker
One
the
reef
fight.
skill would have been insane. Your items cooldowns are reduced by 5%. You have a vehicle, weapon, or tool. Yeah. Yeah. Would have been a lot of cooldown reduction. That's true.
I am not a warrior. I am just a man who has lived a long time. Every coin goes back to our community. We Sphinxians thank you.
Well, we are HP tanking.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Nah, this crane's gonna be huge now. The fool. He froze my crane. What are you thinking? Okay, we almost died there, but we hit him for 60k.
All cannon, no ball.
The difference between bronze crane, or sorry, gold crane and diamond crane is like the difference between bronze crane and diamond crane. It is kind of absurd how much better diamond crane is. Regen saved me. That is what it's there for.
Your father was a good friend, so I'll help you. But don't expect me to go back. Last our wakes crossed, you were just a girl.
Yeah, crane starts at gold.
A long way, Lady Corzina.
Waste of gunpowder.
It's just double. Let's start at gold. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's more than just doubling. It is so much better at diamond than gold. We went from our second shot doing, what, like 1,500 damage to what would have effectively been our second shot doing 60,000 damage.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Big freeze.
A blade can prune a guard.
Sure.
Aha! Now this will will inspire the crew. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Another lizard. No, they froze the good item this time. That's fine. They're craned all the same.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
Wish the game gave you the option to permanently murder merchants. So towards the end of the game, you could influence the amount of skill vendors. Oh no. Not Quixel. Should it even be Crane? It should probably just be Docklines, right? Docklines is kind of doing everything. I guess getting the second activation on Crane is huge. Whatever.
Now this is
Keep on
health.
stacking health.
Literally. I assume you're here to contribute. Impossible. Who are you?
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
It's cool. That's gonna be aquatic CDR.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
It's a tool?
As long as you draw breath, your training is not complete.
Does build kill the dummy NPC boss thingy? No, because we need to slow our opponent's items to scale our crane, and the dummy has no items in play. There are ways to build it that can. This is not one of them. Yeah, multicast on lines might be better. But think of the comedy. Whatever, sure. I'd have to not haste the dock lines with Cog. I don't know.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
This multi is definitely more damage. Yeah, but more damage is
All cannon, no bomb.
kind of not what you need to optimize for necessarily when you're hitting for hundreds of thousands. Also, what does the board have to look like if I want to do it on the dock lines? This has to shift over, and then I have to not play the cog, so I don't get haste on this. Feels real bad to have a crane board and not be able to fight target dummy, but
Reuse, recycle, relax. Warms my
I'm pretty sure I
rusty
care more about
soul.
slow duration
See
on the
that final?
clam.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
It's kind of weird though. It's just enough duration on the dock lines that you just want to make sure you're not getting burst down
Sit
before the
there
dock lines
20
goes off.
years, waiting for you. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish?
Okay, this can, like, be a little scuffed with the lighthouse, but it's good enough with the crane. Yeah, heavy lighthouse is obviously nuts.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. See that mountain? That's pole.
Keep getting fiery lighthouse. Fire lighthouse is so much less funny. Dude, what if we light our crane on fire? What does this do? I could just look it up, but... Oh, it's just flat burn. Okay. Whatever.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
If we didn't have the level 16 upgrade coming soon, I would have just done it on the lighthouse, but we do. Bonk. Why did we skip Tripwire? Because Tripwire is an unplayable item. We have better Tripwire on our board.
Good meet. I mean, good to meet you. Not one person today.
So for some reason, this item just goes infinite with itself.
Stop resisting.
I'm pretty sure Tripwire slows everything. It's just they need to activate items.
Disregard intel. Target threat level 8.
See that plank? Walk it.
Experience is treasure.
5% crit chance?
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Augmented weaponry. Wow. Look at how fair they're playing.
Bravery without strength. Read the tides and listen to the wind. They will guide your strikes.
Respot been better than Cog? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just have the... I guess the haste on the slow doesn't matter anymore. It could have been. The free spot was really slow. But yeah. Cool run. It was in fact a lighthouse run. Just maybe not in the way we expected it to be. God, fucking multicast on the crane. Okay. Well, anyways. I think we have reached anyways time